Truth, Feelings, and Sacrifice. This piece was written by me, NuScience. However, it was divinely inspired by my Father, my God, my Master, my friend, my everything, Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Jehovah. I hope that as I embark upon this piece, the listeners will be able to carry it with them and realize what great sacrifice was laid out for us to gain the very lives that we live now. As rain crashes up against the artistic patterns of stained glass outside of megachurches, inside the Spirit of God paces back and forth, realizing he's not the main focus, but merely a prop for the not so righteously righteous. So he hides himself on Sunday mornings in between the pages of Bibles, only to be carried out by sinners to local churches, where he can then be found, allowing him to manifest truth, his truth, the only truth. The truth of a man battered, beaten, bruised, pierced, mocked, torn apart, and then spat upon for simply answering the question. That one question. Are you he? Are you the Messiah? Are you the Christ? His answer, a silent answer, cost him his life. The life that would be sacrificed for the greater good of familiar strangers in order for them to live. So he bared his cross, a cross laid heavily upon his flesh, human flesh, non-supernatural flesh. Meaning he experienced the same horribly agonizing, excruciating pain that our bodies feel. Yet we repay him daily with disobedience, causing him to live in that moment all over again. Causing him to live in that moment all over again. Causing him to live in that moment all over again. Retacking him to the cross, that wooden T, as if his sacrifice was meaningless, pointless, some fictitious act created by Hollywood writers to scare the world straight. And be that the case, then they fail horribly, except in that one scare, scaring the people of the world from submitting to the will of the Most High and Divine God. A God that overcame death with life, turned from death back into life. And not to mention he did it in just 3 days, when most people can't or won't even read their Bibles for 3 days, 3 hours, 3 minutes, or some just 3 small seconds. We think our lives are ours, but they're not. Because to own anything, you have to purchase it. So these lives we have belong to Christ, and we're just tenants occupying the space without paying full rent. So Christ is still the owner of life. It's his. He paid for it. And the ransom, his life. His life. His life. His life.